Hello traders, the title of the video is Anglogold Ashanti stock, how to swing trade using 6 critical price levels. Alright, as you can see here, I have the 6 critical price level. Two of those 6 critical price level are almost identical. Here it is. That's why you do not see 6, you see only 5. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But here we have two critical price levels that are almost identical. That's why this line here is thick. So every black line that you see on this chart is a critical price level. And the most influential critical price level is the critical price level number 6. Is this one here. So talking about Anglogold Ashanti stock, you can see that we draw the 6 critical price level, the first trading day of a new year. So here it is, 2019. Okay, first trading day was on the 2nd of January 2019. We draw all the 6 critical price level for the new year 2019. First day, we have 6 major high influential, okay, support and resistance level where we will be looking for a trading setup. Look at this. Somewhere in February, have I said to trader that most hedge funds will enter the trade around mid-February? Did I say that before? Or if you do not know what I'm talking about, go to www.stochastic-market.com. At the home page, place the cursor on the word more, and you see a drop-down menu. Scroll down to Forex trading days. Forex trading days. And I explain it to traders why professional wait until mid-February to enter the trade. So can you tell me which day people enter the trade here? So the price was going out, beginning of the new year. He had this pullback here, so there will be some people entering the trade here. Those who are trading in January, okay, they will enter the traders. Those are what we call retail traders. And good news, the trading setup that we have here on this daily chart is at a critical price level. In fact, we have 2 critical price levels that are almost identical there, as I told you. And then from there, the price went up. Hold on a second, traders. I'll be back in a minute. All right, traders, as you can see, there are some traders who enter the trade here. All right. And let's go trade, okay, near a critical price level. Okay, so in fact, we have 2 critical. So those who bought it here, they have to be careful because you buy here. Your first target is the next critical price level. If you do not want to come out, secure your gain, and then it breaks above it now to the small media line, which is the critical price level, number 6. People took profit there, price pulled back again, and this entry here, this is what I'm talking about. So these are our retail traders that entered the trade in January. And look carefully here, this entry here, this pullback here, it was happening, look at the date, on the 13th of February. So near mid-February. These are hedge funds. These are smart money. So they enter the trade near this critical price level here. The price breaks above, you see. So this is the signature of the smart money. They bought it at price one above this. So if you are buying here, what's your first target? Edge of this smart media line. And then if you don't want to close the trade because of you see this channel here, you come to the edge. You can take some profit, but it went through it, so that was good. But the best approach to secure your gain and let it run, and then grab the next profits, and then or you can close the first trade that you took here and then wait for another orderly pullback. As you can see, pullback, here it is, breaks above the small media line. Okay, breaks above the small media line, and all right, now it pulled back to retest it. If I look at what's happened after the common centralized broken, it was again a bearish candlestick. So You have to wait for this candle. After this candle C bar is closed, you will be expecting that the price will continue to go up. But no, it went back down. So you must use a different time frame trading method. So this is the candle C bar that breaks above it, or if you were a bit early, like you go to the hourly time frame and you enter here, you see it turned bearish at the end of that day. All right, and then it come back down. So the signal somewhere here will fail on the hourly time frame and it continue to go down more. But you see that this is what we are talking about. So they bought it here, they bought it, all right, and the price went up, okay. All right. Now, but after that, the price went to this declining channel. So all the price did, the price just pulled back because there were some people buying it before. You see here, it was in a rising channel. And because of those people coming and taking a bit of profit, this is what we are seeing at the beginning of the year, February, whatever. So price pulled back up to May. So the rest, it just went down up to May. If you apply, for instance, Fibonacci retracement, to the price action, you can see that it pulled back to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. So it went up and pulled back to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level, the zone between have another line there. Hold on, please. Let's remove this one. Okay, it pulled back to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level between the 38.2 and 50% Fibonacci retracement level, and then from there it just went up again. All right. So this is it. Just the 6 critical. So how you see how the price pulled back from here, a double bottom, but it's stuck in a declining channel. You see this is a bearish trend line. This point and this point allow us to draw that bearish trend line. And we just choose one point here to draw a line that is parallel to that one. And then from there, you can see here, form equal low and touch it here. But before it came out now, okay? But the 6 critical price levels, we are drawing them on the yearly chart, okay? All right, that's where we draw the 6 critical price level. And then we can go to the monthly chart, looking for a trading setup on here, the vicinity of one of those 6 critical price level, especially the most influential critical price level, the small media line, and then we implement a different time frame trading method. So once we draw them, we are just looking for trading setup on here, those key levels. We can also combine the 6 critical price level trading with a hotspot trading, which means we'll draw trend lines. Like now that I draw them on the yearly chart, I can go, for instance, on the monthly chart and start drawing a trend line using pitchfork tool and so on. And any intersection of those trend line, like this one, like draw like this, bullish trend line, I'm drawing like this, see, connecting this low and this low on the monthly chart. It's a trend line, yes or no? All right, but you can see that that trend line have an intersection here. That's what we call. That is what one example for hotspot trading zone. So we can combine the 6 critical price level trading with a hotspot trading zone. Hotspot trading zone, a zone. Look at this is one here. Can you see that? In that zone, in that zone. So prior pull back a few months, and in that hotspot trading zone, that's where it starts running up. So don't hesitate to draw all your trend line. Okay, like I can connect this one and that one there and leave it there. Okay, so this point here, you have an intersection between the smart high and that trend line. Is a hotspot trading zone there. Okay, and we can leave those lines on our chart. We can use also pitchfork tool and look for the intersection between the pitchfork tool and the 6 critical price level. Any intersection of the pitchfork tool and the critical price level, we consider this is a hotspot trading zone again here. This is a hotspot trading zone here. This is a hotspot trading zone right there. And we have again, this is a very interesting hot spot trading zone coinciding with the small media line. This, by the way, the smart media line for Anglogold Ashanti Ltd stock currently is in a zone, okay, because I have not calculated. I use Fibonacci retracement. It's in the zone almost, yeah, zone of $14.37. Now, at that critical price level, roughly speaking, not I can tell you the exact other Fibonacci, other critical price level. So the smart median line is in the zone of $14.37. I'll tell you now in a minute. Okay, hold on, please. The critical price level number one is the opening price of last year, 2018, is at $10.44. The critical price level number two um, is the closing price of last year, 2018, is at $12.55. The critical price level number three is the high of last year, is at $12.91. And the critical price level number four is the low of last year at $7.08. All right. And the critical price level number five is the opening price of 2019, is at $12.62. Now, after that, we choose a 5 candlestick bar, excluding, not including, excluding this year, because we at the beginning of the year, we didn't have a candlestick bar on the first day of 2019. So we can't count that. So we count, okay, previous 5 candlestick bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we ask the question, what is the highest point for those 5 candlestick bar? Let me say this one here, this is the highest point. So we draw a line there. That line, that's what we call the smart high. Then we ask the next question, what is the lowest point for that those 5 candlestick bar? Okay, is here. Okay, is the smart low. So the smart high is at a $22.94, and the smart low is at a $5.71. Okay, as I told you, the media line apply Fibonacci retracement roughly to the range of those 5 candlestick bar, and the media line is in the zone of $14.37. And there are 6 specific critical price level: CPL1, CPL2, CPL3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, CPL stand for critical price level. C for critical, P for price, L for level. CPL 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the CPL number 6 is also called smart media line, and sometimes if I'm recording video, I will say SML, SML, Sierra Mike Lima, okay? Smart media line, S for C, okay? Smart, M for media, L for line, level, whatever, smart media line, okay? And so on and so on. So this is easy, okay? Now, the reason why one should pay attention to those 6 critical price level, especially for this stock Anglo Ashanti, if you are somebody, for instance, you are a technical trader, but you are not very good at fundamental analysis, you must use the 6 critical price level. Now, this is part of my own proprietary trading tool, and we use it in another way. And I will be talking about the static way of a stock. We come back to that when we are using multiple smart media line, or sometimes when we have a convergence of smart media line, or when 3 or more smart media line are all identical or almost identical. How do we handle that? Okay, so this is it about Anglo Ashanti stock, how to use, how to swing trade using 6 critical price level. So we draw them on the first trading day of a new year, and during the year, as I show you now, we can go to various time frame looking for valid trading setup. Draw your channel as I show you now, and you draw your channel. Here there was one there at that critical price level. There was one here at the beginning of the year, and we just trading, okay, on here those key level. And now you can see that sometimes the price will go away from the range, talking about the small high and the small low. The price may go above it. If that happens, you can see that the small high is still there. It didn't go above it now. Sometimes you go below the small low, which means all the critical price level are somewhere below or above, and the price is somewhere else. If that is the case, all you have to do, as I explained in other tutorial, for this stock Anglo Ashanti or Anglo Anglogold Ashanti, Anglogold Ashanti stock. All you have to do is to go back to the yearly chart, because all the six critical price level, you must draw them on the yearly chart. If you do not have the yearly chart, that's not good, all right? Sometimes you may go to the quarterly chart using a four quarterly candlestick bar for 1 year, but I don't recommend it, okay? But it's up to you. All right, but okay, so I'm using TC2000 trading software. I can see the yearly chart for those of you that are interested in that. Just mention it to you. So if, for instance, the price is out of the range or is far away from the six, suppose the price one time, suppose this year the price here, all right? Suppose the price continue to go up and this year is somewhere trying to, somewhere in this zone here, all right? But the six price level are below. So how do you handle that? All you have to do, you don't have to draw a new six critical price level. All you do, you measure the range from the small high to the small low. That's it. And then with that measuring stick, you project in the direction of the price like we do when we are using market geometry. That will allow you to have another line at the top of the projection. As you can see, this line is already here, but you want to make sure also to have the median line again. Okay, so it's like you project that range in the direction of the price, and you have again other line. So the median line of the new channel is like a copy of that small median line. It's also a highly influential key level. You can do that many times. If the price continues to go up more, you can project it again above that projected channel, or if the price going down, you project it down, and so on. And again, you can combine it with the pitchfork tool, the trend line, the channel, using hotspot trading zone. All you do care about, you want to make sure that your trading setup are on here, okay, one of those critical price level or the projected channel somewhere. And then you want to follow the trading drill. What is the trading drill? The trading drill is very simple. Find a trading setup, okay? For instance, you see a trading setup on the daily chart. You must validate the trading setup on another higher time frame. So you are using, for instance, TSTWSY S008, and you see a stochastic pattern on a daily chart, okay? Now, you must validate that trading setup on the next corresponding higher time frame to the daily chart. So that's the monthly chart. So you go to the next higher time frame to look at the setup, whether, for instance, if this pattern, if the setup looks bullish on the daily chart, and then you go on the monthly chart, for instance, or the next corresponding higher time frame, and you notice that in fact, what it was looking bullish on the daily chart is it doesn't make sense on the monthly chart. Okay, so you see that they are not aligning very well. So sometimes the price may be in a declining channel on the monthly chart, okay, and then on the daily chart, where you pull back to the edge of the declining channel, you see it as a bullish. So if you decided to take that trade after further investigation on a higher time frame, when you are trying to validate the setup, you'll be careful because you know that there is a little bit of disagreement between a daily chart and a monthly chart. But if you proceed with the trade, you'll be very cautious. But if you haven't investigated, all right, you will know that it's not adding up correctly on the higher time frame. So the trading rate is about the setup, the validation of the setup on the corresponding higher time frame, and then the next step, okay, is to wait for a signal on the signal time frame. So you see the setup on the daily chart. We investigate on the monthly chart to validate the setup. Now we go to the hourly time frame for the signal. But we will not enter the trade on the hourly time frame. We'll go to the 10-minute time frame to enter the trade. This is about a top-down trading method. If you are not familiar with a top-down trading method, go to www.stochastic-market.com. At the home page, did I say home page? Because if you do not go to the home page and you place the cursor on the word more, you will not see all the drop-down menu. You want to go to the home page and place it there. You see all the drop-down menu. It's somewhere down, down, down. You scroll down until you see a top-down to the middle. You see a playlist of 5 videos that will allow you to master, learn it, okay, practice, use a demo account, And also, you also can have a bit of idea, okay? Slowly but gradually. You're not going to master in one day, but you start using it. You don't trade with one time frame alone. So if you are swing trading, only going on a daily chart and seeing a pattern like this now, okay? What people are doing like this, they just buy here. Buy. If you have in deep pocket, that's fine. All right. If you're using the same stop loss, deep pocket, that's fine. Okay. But if you are somebody who do care about controlling the risk and minimizing losses, you will try to use a top-down trading method, yes or no. That's what you need to do when you are using, okay, the six critical price level. Okay. The influential key level, nothing magic about it, all right? But you want to know where they are, especially if you are somebody who do not understand very much fundamental analysis. This is something that will help you, okay, to catch up with the fundamental traders without doing too much fundamental analysis. It does not mean that you shouldn't do fundamental analysis. You want to check the economy news. You want to check the news related to this stock, okay? What's going on with Anglogold Ashanti at this point in time? How the future looks, all right? How much debt they got? Perform Google Asset test, okay? And so on. And then you go back to your fundamental analysis, your technical analysis. Now, when you are swing trading a stock like this, you must always check the S&P 500. Why? Because we are trading first the market. All right, you are trading first the market. So this is something to do with gold, but it's a gold producer. Okay. So you want to see what is the general market sentiment on that day. All right. And then you give priority to bullish setup when the market is sentiment is bullish, and bearish setup to bearish trading setup when the market is bearish. Okay. So this is it. To learn more about swing trading, all right, just go to www.stochastic-market.com. I think we have like 7 web pages, okay, at stochastic-MACD about swing trading. So if you're a swing trader, you must love stochastic-MACD. All right, very, very important. However, if you want to learn more about the six critical price level, go to www.dayprotrader.com. As I said before, at the home page, place your cursor on the word more and vertically, without moving the cursor to the left and right, scroll gently to the down so you reach Market Watch. Read everything in your own time. Within 1 hour or so, you understand it, but don't be fooled with that. The understanding is only the beginning. Now it's time to practice using a demo account, taking notes, or practicing until you gain more skills and experience. Asking questions if you have more questions. Okay. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section. And in due course, I will be back again recording another tutorial. Okay. If this video has been truly useful to you, please let us know by giving us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, be sure to mark it down. If you think that this is an essential tutorial that can open the eyes of other blind technical traders, so to speak, all right, feel free to share it on the social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is I think this one I'll post it at George your channel. So for this channel, for this video, subscribe to George Trio YouTube channel. Okay, this is about swing trading. Yes or no? Swing trading. That's correct. Be sure to click on the notification bell. So anytime we record a new video, I will be recording. Anytime we record a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. So dinner time, Ilono. Time to eat something. All right. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about Anglogold Ashanti stock, how to swing trade using 6 critical price level. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. So you are saying, George, I thought this would be 10 minutes. That's exactly what I told myself. Now we have 25 minutes. Okay, next video will be shorter, but sometimes some video will be long. So this is one of those. Okay, so thank you for watching.